This is the beautiful coast of Oregon, where rain, fog, and cooler weather make it the ideal place to raise sheep. And this is where Ivy Organics gets our sustainable and cruelty-free wool. The sheep here roam across lush pastures, breathe fresh air off the North Pacific, and produce the purest wool you'll find anywhere. It's the way nature meant it to be. Welcome to Ivy Organics. I'm Ivy. So often, when you're shopping for a mattress, you see organic, sustainable, and cruelty-free on the labels. But what does this really mean? How can you be sure it is what they say it is? At Ivy Organics, every product I use is certified organic. Certification is a rigorous program the producer goes through, and then I dig deep into the supply chain to verify that my raw materials meet these standards. We're visiting a sheep ranch overlooking the Pacific Ocean on the coast of Oregon. From the 4,000 head of sheep here, they produce the wool we use in our mattresses. It's done in a highly sustainable and cruelty-free way. We're going to find out how. Our first stop, a pasture where this time of year, they supplement grazing with specially formulated natural feed.
We are about to feed about 1,550 ewes. They're peas and corn mix. They're on pasture for the other 2/3 or 3/4 of their feed that they need for their daily requirement. We do it in a line. We just drive these Hondas and pull the lever, and it lets out a little streak so everybody has a chance to get their food. We feed them this twice a day, about 1.5 pounds total per sheep. Once we're through, we come out and we move their fences about 1 acre a day for this 1,550 ewes. We'll try to simulate what the buffalo do or what they do on the Serengeti is hit it and get off of it. And so the animals have fresh feed, and that they aren't just ruining it and overgrazing.
Those are some happy sheep.
It's our hope that we can limit the inputs of chemical fertilizers and herbicides, growing good healthy microbes that make healthy soil, that make healthy plants, that make healthy sheep, and make great wool.
Now, it's off to the barn to check out the shearing process. So Terry, tell me what's happening here.
We're seeing a lamb that's 5 or 6 months old being shorn. The shearer is a professional. He's been at it for a few years. He went to New Zealand to learn some of the tricks. When they go to New Zealand, they learn how to hold the lamb, how to position it.
Oh my God, it looks like a massage.
Yeah. He actually shears them fairly gently and knows where the pressure points are for the lambs so as they don't struggle, which you can see it isn't.
So depending how you hold the lamb gets more and more relaxed.
Yeah, yep. And the more relaxed, the less stress on the lamb, and the less stress, the better the lamb does and likes it, and the better we do with it. But if you know how to hold them and how to work them, it's really not a painful operation, and it's actually fairly quick.
So basically this is really healthy for the sheep to get sheared. Yes. The sheep seem to really like it after they're sheared. The animal is feeling more comfortable, it's healthier for them, and yet the product derived from them, this wool, which is so amazing to use. I use a ton of it in Ivy Organics, and I use your wool. And it's because the quality of the wool is so magnificent.
Thank you.
Woody came here 2 years ago after shearing sheep in England, Australia, and New Zealand.
But what's unique here is how progressive they are, and moving forward into taking care of the animals, taking care of the environment around them. That's a big difference between other ranches, and this one is they're concerned for the world and the environment here. These sheep, what they do for us, we have to return that back to them, and we want to keep them healthy, we want to keep them happy, because I mean, in all truth, it would be cruel to do anything mean or rude to these sheep because of what they do for us.
I came out here because I wanted to make sure that the sheep were being treated humanely, things were being done cruelty-free. I am so blown away because this is way more than I ever expected. The environment, how healthy it is, how healthy the animals are, how well treated they are. I knew the product was really great. I just wanted to make sure that what I was being told was the truth. This is beyond expectations. This is absolutely fantastic. Now you know. This is how the sustainable and cruelty-free wool we use in our mattresses is produced. You've seen the care and respect the staff here shows for both the animals and our environment. So every time you settle onto your Ivy Organics mattress, take a moment. Close your eyes and picture the blue skies, lush pastures, and the cool Pacific breezes here along the Oregon coast. This is where the wool that cradles you to sleep comes from. Pleasant dreams.